Hey everybody, this is my pickups video for the month of April 2018. I'm going to start off with some amiibos. First of all, I have Ness, who you might know from Earthbound, or possibly my Earthbound video. Um, this one I got from Toys R Us. He was for, I want to say they were 20% off. He was about $7 or $8, so that's pretty good. Um, Next, I have Daisy, who came from Target, and she was $3.88. So I don't know what's going on with the amiibos on clearance at Target, if they're just getting rid of all of them, or if they're just making room for something else. Maybe they over-ordered on certain ones, because the ones that I've been to, and multiple locations, they had way too many of Animal Crossing characters, and that seems to be what the majority of them were. So speaking of which, we've got Lottie from Animal Crossing, which is not a game series that I'm super familiar with, and she was $1.34. So yeah, there were plenty of her. That also came from Target. Alright, so, also, from Toys R Us, we've got World of Nintendo Samus, which I always seem to miss out on these. I've never actually seen one in stock at a store before, and I'm all about some Metroid. So now I've got my very own Samus, and she's going to go over here. Not indefinitely, but you know, whatever. Um, okay, so next up, from Goodwill, we have a green Game Boy from the Play It Loud series, which came out in, what was that, 95? Yeah, Play It Louds came out in 95, and it was just an attempt from Nintendo to squeeze out a little more money out of the Game Boy series. The year after these came out, they came out with the Game Boy Pockets in 96. And then 2 years after that, finally the Game Boy Colors came out. This is basically just a regular ass Game Boy that happens to be a different color. There's nothing else about it that's any different. One thing that's surprising getting this from the Goodwill is that it does still have the latch for the battery cover. So I haven't had time to test this yet, but I'm willing to bet it works, because almost every one of these I've ever come across secondhand has worked. These things are built like a tank. Good price. And lastly, it is Contra for the NES, which is a game that I used to have, and I lost it, had to get another one, and this was $23.99, which is probably the best price that I'm going to find at this point. They tend to go for twice that, at least locally. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to get that again. And that's everything for April. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.